one of the things Wesley knew that one danger he was worried about was formalism, kind of going through the motions, the nominal Christianity that he saw in the Church of England. The other danger was enthusiasm, which I think for most people today would say, well, my church is in no danger of enthusiasm, so. But in the 18th century, that word had a different meaning. It meant someone that was caught up in emotionalism, caught up in and had lost, their reason was not working. They were deceiving themselves, this kind of thing, self-deception. And Wesley was accused of being that. And he has been called, Stephen Gunner is one of the ones, Henry Rack is another, a reasonable enthusiast, which is a nice name for Wesley, I think. I mean, it does capture something. But Wesley himself saw himself opposed to enthusiasm rightly understood, which is a kind of an imaginary religion. And so a domesticated deity would be a form of enthusiasm, whether the people were very emotional or not, it wouldn't matter. It would not be the real God. So we do need to know that we need to know God, but knowing God is not just a kind of an undifferentiated experience. The God we know is the God who is revealed to us in Jesus Christ. And if it's any God other than that, more recently, Christian Smith and a colleague and Kenda Creasy Dean have talked about the prevalence of moralistic therapeutic deism in our churches. And again, this is a kind of domesticated deity, a deistic God that's only involved when we need really need help and can't figure it out any other way to go, who wants us to be nice people, according to the way the culture understands niceness. And they think this is actual religion of many of the people in our churches. And this is what they think Christianity is, and it's not. It is, this is where Wesley would come in and say, we need to share the real gospel, but we also need to create something where people can encounter the real God, and grow in knowledge and love of that God, and serve that God authentically.